I'm Joseph from Cascade Bicycle Studio. We've come all the way down here to beautiful Monterey, California. SeaOtter Classic 2024 from Seattle. We're here to take you to get an exclusive look with our brand partners on some new products that hopefully you'll see in the studio this summer. We're here with Q36.5 and Walter, who's the global sales manager. We pulled some of the new product from Q36.5 aside. There's some stuff that you'll see here in the store soon. So this is the new gravel line, Walter. Yep. What kind of drove this with you guys?
Yeah, so gravel is of course an emerging category within cycling, probably the fastest growing in terms of adoption. And there's a lot of similarities to the road specific in terms of need, but there's a style which is required by the graveler, as well as some material which are better fit into the need of a graveler. In particular, our adventure line for summer is basically built as a capsule with two main items. So our adventure jersey, which is a blend of merino, 28% of the fabric is merino and the rest is polyamide and polyester to assure best performance in terms of breathability and moisture management. We built in, with our famous pinstripe technology, two areas where you need more stretchability to contain things in pocket, as well as the area top of the shoulder where you may wear a backpack, and so therefore the abrasion resistance here is ensured by that. We have three colors in the range. You see the blue and the forest green. We also have a gray, which we don't have here at the booth, but it's available eventually at CBS. Alternatively to that, which is kind of a trend in gravel, a tech tee made with the same material, so a blend of merino with a side pocket for carrying the little stuff. Typically, tech tee are very well liked by the graveler, but to carry stuff around within the range, we have our cargo bib, which I forgot here. Please pick them, and therefore you can ensure. Thank you, Joseph. So you have two side pockets as well as a pocket built in the strap of the bag. So if you don't want to go with a classic back pocket jersey and you want to look fancy, you can use the tech tee in combination with our cargo adventure bib. Also this year we have introduced a new baggie, which I will say a contradiction. This is a tight fit baggie, which though is exactly what you need in gravel. You don't need a super loose fit, but you need something which is sticking to your saddle, moving with you. This is extremely light and breathable, as well as very stretchy. You have two cargo pocket and it comes in three colors, obviously black, but also blue and khaki, which actually creates a pretty cool look and feel in terms of outfit. One of the other products which we always recommend in gravel is the Wolf jersey, which is also made with a merino blend in the front, so weather protection over to the shoulder, but the back is built with our famous pinstripe fabric, which ensure best breathability and functionality.
This is one of my personal favorite products.
Oh yeah, grid skin.
The grid skin. This is something that I think we're really trying to push more here in the shop. If you hit the ground about 40K, this will protect from abrasion.
Correct.
It's one of those things no one ever wants to crash.
Sure, but it's like an insurance, right?
It's an insurance policy for your skin that's worth every bit, and there's no lack in performance with the material.
No, there's even an advantage, if I can add to what you just said. Basically, it's a patent which comes from the motorcycling industry, which we have as an exclusive into the cycling world, and it's actually providing you the protection against the abrasion, as Joseph correctly said, but also creating a little bit of an air chamber between your skin and the jersey, so that you have a very nice airflow feel when you are out riding, and that's another advantage. And we obviously, within the summer range, we protect the shoulder area, and for the bib, which comes with it, we do the hip area, and then you are protected typically where you hit the tarmac, unfortunately. Two of the latest innovation we brought to market recently are the new Dottore Pro bib. Dottore is famous for having been the very first bib in the market using woven fabrics 7 years ago. Now we are at the second generation. We call it Dottore Pro. It's not a revolution, but it's more of an evolution of the origin. So basically what we did was improving even further the thickness of the yarn, so to make it even lighter. We have been working on significant improvement also in the area of the saddle with a new abrasion resistancy material, which is also injected with silver yarn for the thermoregulation. We have changed the straps. On the previous one it was mesh, now it's a classic strap which has a better positioning on the shoulder and distributes the pressure more widely. And we have a completely new chamois here, which is a revolution in terms of the way it's built. It's common to this and the new Unique Pro. Basically, this chamois is made on 2 different platforms. One is mirroring the saddle and the other one is moving slightly with your body, so that you always have the right protection in the right place, no matter your posture, your cycling style, your saddle, or whatever. So
The first time I'll be riding one of those bibs is today. Jack was
Good.
able to get me one.
Joe,
So,
come back and,
Yep,
and tell
yep.
us about your experience. I'm
very
sure it's going to be
excited.
great.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned, our flagship bib is the Unique. Unique was and still remain the first and the only 3D built bib in the market. So basically this bib is built on the tooling is providing a 1 square meter of fabric, which is providing you the front and back of the bib. We then cut the shape of the bib and then we weld together from the front and back without any stitching. You see, this is a stretch welding, which we only do in the market. You also see, as I have opened the number of silver yarn. Silver yarn are there for 3 main reasons. Obviously, antibacteria and anti-odor, but the main reason why we use silver and graphene in our textile is the thermoregulation. Silver and graphene are indeed the best conducting element, and that helps in dissipating the overheating of your body, which is translating into a significant improvement in comfort. Here we have a specific solution for the bibs, for the straps. Actually, we wanted to maintain the mesh construction, but in order to prevent the fact that they could twist, we have put on those, which we call stabilizers, so to make sure that the strap is well distributed on the surface and distribute the pressure along a larger surface. The chamois, as I mentioned earlier, with the Dottore Pro, it's a Q36.5 development, and it's actually drying 30% faster than the predecessor, which is very important, especially in hot days like today, where this is an area where you have a lot of moisture, and if it dries quicker, you end up being in a much better comfort. And here again, the double construction, so the mirroring the saddle and as well as the moving part will help you in staying in great comfort. And
One thing I wanted to say about this before we move too far away, with that 3D construction, it really feels like you're not wearing anything.
Correct.
I mean, it molds to your body like nothing else I've ever worn.
And that's exactly the target, Joseph.
It's
indeed.
amazing.
It's painted on your body, basically, in a way.
It doesn't move after that point. So once it finds its spot, it is there the whole ride. There's no readjustments, there's nothing. It's beautiful.
Thank you. And of course, our Pinstripe Pro range continues. We have 13 colors for men and 11 for women, so you can really...
You can find all those colors in stock here at CBS.
Yeah.
Most of you already own this and you've received it from us. Some of you have seen the new Clima shoe, but we're in a kind of a deeper dive. It's only been in the store for
about a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah. So what was the inspiration, Walter? Why did you guys need another shoe? And this one's so good.
Very good question, Joseph, indeed. So, you know, the guiding principle of Q36.5 is thermoregulation. All we do is trying to provide consumers with the best solution, no matter the climate, if it's cold or if it's hot, if it's humid and if it's dry. So the new Dottore Clima shoe is meant to be used in days like this, where the heat, which is a significant source of discomfort for cyclists, will not burn your feet. So we are coming up with a knitted construction, and it's a very specific one and exclusive out there. Most of the knitted shoes in cycling out there are having the need of having an additional layer of silicone to hold the yarn. We are the only one, at least to our knowledge, having the possibility to avoid this additional layer, which has a disadvantage. First, it's blocking the breathability and ventilation. Second, is turning highly likely yellow with the UV.
Yep.
So because we use a 3D yarn and it's a multi-density microfiber, we can assure the shoe will hold the fit and the function over the long time while not blocking any ventilation and ensuring the maximum breathability. You see the perforation at the front, you see the construction is fully knitted, and it's most likely the most heat-friendly shoe for road cyclists out there in the market. What has in common with the unique shoe which Joseph has recommended to you already is the carbon sole. So we thought this sole is extremely good also for going onto a hyper lightweight shoe, and we continue to use it, having had great feedback from you guys, from consumers, and from our partners. The shoe comes in this, we call it ice gray, which is a mix between silver and ice gray, and of course black. For those who are afraid about keep the shoe clean, the black option is available. And I have to say, it's quite stylish.
Yeah, and it still breathes.
It breathes for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's one of the only shoes we slide them on, and if you move your foot in the air, you can actually feel it going through your toes.
That's very
pretty
true.
Impressive.
Yeah. So we're very proud of this, and there's more in the pipeline. Over time this year, we're gonna come up with an additional level of shoe which will serve both road and mountain bike consumers. This one, as an option, is available only for road because we thought a knitted shoe for gravel might not be the right solution, especially for keeping it clean and tidy over time.
Yeah. Beautiful. Well, thank you, Walter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and looking forward to come and see you in Seattle.
Yep.
Cheers.